Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. That's right, your health is our priority. And America's Best contacts and eyeglasses stores are now open to safely serve your vision needs. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Here's a quick look at your front page news. So California is partly shut down again, and that's due to growing numbers of coronavirus cases. The Los Angeles and San Diego School District announced yesterday that school will be online when they start back next month. Schools in New York State will only be allowed to reopen for in-person classes in places where the infection rate is 5% or less. And officials in Dallas are considering starting school after Labor Day. Now, Florida continues to break daily records of COVID-19 cases. Miami is now the epicenter of the outbreak, there with almost 68,000 cases. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization is warning that the pandemic is, and I quote, going to get worse and worse and worse. Now, in other news, after a district judge yesterday ordered a delay, the Supreme Court ruled early this morning that the execution of Daniel Lee could proceed. Lee, a white supremacist, killed a family of 3 in 1996. 2 other executions are scheduled for later this week. And note, there hasn't been a federal execution in the U.S. in 17 years. So this is the first time in a very long time. All right, that was a quick look at your headline news. For more on what's trending, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's popping in sports?
Well, Sacramento Kings player Rashawn Holmes already broke the NBA bubble quarantine rules out there in Orlando just days after arriving. He crossed the NBA campus line to pick up a food delivery. So now he faces a new 10-day mandatory quarantine. So for two out of the 322 players have tested positive for COVID-19. So they'll be in isolation for another 10 days right there. Also, Russell Westbrook.
Take that right. Kind of risk. They got to be Chick-fil-A or Wing Out.
Come on, dog.
I'd have been in quarantine for some damn Wing Out. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Houston Rockets star Russell Westbrook also tested positive for COVID-19, man. So, but he's still in Houston. So when he gets done with his quarantine and he's cleared to go, he'll join his team out there in Orlando. Last but not least, University of Texas Longhorns are showing their support to promote diversity and inclusion. They're renaming their football stadium after their 2 African-American Heisman Trophy running backs, Earl Campbell and Ricky Williams. The stadium will be now Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams Field. That's what I'm talking about right there, big dog. Gary with the T. What you got there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. This past weekend, y'all, while Will and Jada, honey, were talking about their entanglement and all this other wonderful stuff that went down with them, honey, people were talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan, honey, she was all out, honey, on social media just twerking her little self away. And there was a guy that slipped into her DMs, and everybody like, oh, is that her new man? Because she recently announced that she had a new man. Well, it was Michael B. Jordan. But I could assure y'all, honey, that ain't her new man. Because she is definitely not his type. I could assure y'all.
How you know that man type?
Because she is not his type, honey. Michael B. Jordan does not like women. I'm not going to say he don't like, but I can tell you, honey, the girl he was dating, what her name is, with Allegra, she's Swedish, honey. She sure ain't black like Megan. And you can tell Megan is not his type.
Likes black
you can't like but one thing, Gary.
Well,
Michael loves black women.
Well, I tell you what, he don't love Megan because he loved Megan that got her first before he got snide. So
first of all, he knows Megan. They did the coach campaign together. They're very good friends. You saw them sitting front row fashion week last year.
Saw that ass.
But honey,
when he saw that thing, when he saw that refrigerator, that little deep freezer walk by.
Y'all could look at a certain type of man and tell what type of woman he wants. And she was definitely not his type. He sure was just joking. I know doggone way he don't like her like that, honey. She is not his flavor, honey. He like what he like, and that's snide Allegra, honey. It sure ain't Megan and this girl with all these dents in her butt and stuff.
He likes girls like that. He's dated a Megan before Snow Allegra. Know that.
Trust me, them dents ain't stopping nothing.
He likes black women. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I just saw something yesterday where she was in the car with one of the singer boys. What's the singer boy, the little cute boy that rap and sing?
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, that he got arrested or something, and she was in the car with him.
No.
Yeah, that's her homeboy. She been hanging out with Kylie, that's the story I thought you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Was Meg Thee Stallion kicking it with Kylie, who was just kicking it with Jordan.
Well,
Really? All
all that dead, honey. But nevertheless, honey, I say Michael she's not his type. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is smoked grape. On the high end, you say smoked grape, and on the lunge, you say beautiful dark purple. That's your color for the day. So now, Brett, they found the body of Naya Rivera.
Yes, they did. They found the body Monday, and I'm going to tell you all about it in the hot spot. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.